You're tuned to Evergreen Media Network. I am Cindy Schwartz, and this is the Patient Partner Show. We're a podcast, so look us up on Spreaker. We are also distributed on iHeart Talk Radio. Jeannie Roll is my co-host. I am in South Florida. Jeannie is in Indiana, and we met through a lady named Misty Roberts and her medical patient Modesty mindset about dignity and respect for medical patients, for people in nursing homes, just across the board, dignity and respect. Misty is in North Carolina, and we've been friends for quite a few years now. Jeannie, you, me, Misty, a whole bunch of group, Robert Leonard, trying to think of all the names that come to mind of the people that do this, and I'm not going to remember nearly any of them, so I just kudos to everybody that's out here doing this mission that medical patients and any patient and any person needs respect and dignity given to them and shown to them, and also, that they give the like back. So today we're going to talk about an article of Misty's that was published December 1st, is it, of 2025?
Yeah. December 2nd.
December 2nd, okay.
Yeah. And that was in Kevin MD, in case anyone wants to read it themselves. Cindy, we could talk about this all the time, because this is something that happens all the time, every day, to both male and female patients, is not getting the same gender care that they have asked for, or they might silently prefer, because many people won't speak up because they're afraid to. Misty uses several examples in this article about a man who had bladder cancer, and of course, he was so distressed over what happened during his cancer treatment that you have to have ongoing screenings, that they moved to the country of Colombia, where Colombia was able to give him the all-male team that he wanted for the ongoing care. Now, having to move to another country in order to get your dignity request accommodated, that's absurd. That is just horrible.
Yeah,
that
it's
you have
absurd
to do that.
Yeah,
it is. In here, she talks about tips. There's a lot of other stuff, but she talks about tips for healthcare professionals. And one of them is for healthcare providers to respect our preferences, not to try to talk us out of it. And, if your facility cannot or will not accommodate this, then they should be willing to refer you to another facility that will do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Another thing is avoid downplaying a patient's wishes. Never talk about how skilled or experienced you are, because if a patient's asking you for a gender preference, then their mind is made up. It doesn't matter how many years a female nurse has of experience. If a man is wanting an all-male team, or if a female patient is wanting an all-female team, it doesn't matter the experience.
Right.
What matters to that patient is having their modesty, dignity respected.
And you know what? I'm going to pipe in real quick about that. Two things while I have it on my brain. A, how often does that happen? How often does that happen that the facility can't accommodate it? And B, that lends itself to the mindset of the patient for healing. So now you have a patient and we've talked about this so many times, that is already anxious. I don't want to go under the knife for anything. A lot of people don't want to go to the dentist, and you're not even going under the knife. You're having Novocaine and you're anxious. So why not accommodate that? Because you're going to have a patient that is more at ease. And the body is not with all the cortisone levels or whatever. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. You and I say that all the time. We're not. But some of this stuff is common knowledge. So your body is already in the fight or flight, if you will, or however you want to label it. And now you're going to add this umpteen times. And then what is it? One patient a month, one patient every 6 months that wants this, and you can't accommodate that? I don't. That's mind-boggling to me. It's just, to me, it's criminal.
Well, I think, Cindy, if it was more readily available, that more patients would ask for it. But a lot of patients are afraid to ask for it, so they just go in
Okay.
worried
Okay.
and upset.
That's a valid point.
Um,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. I think another thing is the language that a medical person uses. I've seen many private parts before. It's not about you, the medical
Right.
person. It is
Right.
about the patient.
Right. Yes.
So, yeah.
Right.
And a big one here is avoid labeling. Many times I have read that articles where they label patients who are worried about their dignity as being mentally ill,
Right.
that it's their issue,
Right.
that
Yeah.
there's something wrong.
You're the
That's not so.
you're the one with the problem because you won't conform to what we're doing.
Right, right. And the other one is obtain express consent. Patients need to know what is going to happen and who is going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, no intimate procedure should be performed without first getting expressed consent, not just assuming that because they're having, say, a heart catheterization, that, it's okay. You should explain to them what is going to happen, because if it's not an emergency situation, then that patient could find another place to have it
Right.
done that would accommodate their modesty
Yes.
needs.
Yeah. Here.
And
Yes. Mm-hmm.
this part is going into the next part we're going to talk about is utilize coverings. There are many garments and coverings out there that can protect a patient's dignity. And we have talked about those garments before.
Mm-hmm.
We've had on some of the people who have invented these garments. Cover was invented by Dr. Bruce. Is it Levy or Levy?
Levy, Dr. Bruce Levy. Yeah, he's in Minnesota in Mayo Clinic, and he is an orthopedic surgeon. I had a procedure recently, too, that was on my legs, and the only thing I had to take off literally was the skirt that I had on. I had my underwear on. They put the gown over my bra and my shirt. So there you go. I mean, and everything was sterilized from the top of my thigh down. Now, it wasn't open heart surgery. We're not talking about that. I mean, there are different protocols for different things. So absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. There was no germs. I didn't get an infection. I didn't get, anything like that. So it's possible to do it.
Yeah. And then we've talked to Robin Leonard.
Uh-huh.
Of Honor Guard. And she has a website, drc.yolasite.com. So she makes products for this. There's heartsnug.com. They make X-ray safe bras. That's what I'm going to call them, so that you don't have to worry about being exposed. There's, of course, www.patientmodesty.org.
Yep. And Robin Leonard, Robin, just to interrupt you a second, Robin Leonard got involved with this because of the geriatric patients and bathing people in the nursing home. That you don't just strip them naked. You have dignity and respect, and you can bathe them with these different apparatus that she has, different products.
Yeah.
And Misty Roberts, absolutely, patientmodesty.org. Unbelievable. Go ahead, Jeannie. I interrupted you.
That's fine. And there's another one, cardiobrawl.com. I think that's the one with the sisters, was it not? That we had on a few years back.
Yes. So look up, Google it. Look it up. These are all out there.
Yeah.
And these are people, doctors too, and whatever that are in the medical profession that see it every day. I mean, think about the other side to it. That's why the Dr. Levy did it in Mayo. He was like, my staff and whatever is uncomfortable with a lot of this stuff, and I am uncomfortable with a lot of this stuff. Yeah, does it have to be done to do the surgery? Maybe, but let's find a better way for everybody involved. So on that note, let's find a better way for everybody involved in the medical arena, which is all of us, to get better care, more dignified care, and more respect all across the board. Stay listening to Evergreen Media Network.